Hello, how are you? Welcome to some more live tarot readings with me, Anne-Marie, and I've got a special guest coming in for you tonight, Fiona. So looking forward to having some readings with Fiona and myself. So we are a little bit earlier than we normally are. I normally come in at 6:30, tonight it's 5:30. So we just give people time to actually join us, and I don't think that the actual I normally send out a official sort of reminder that I'm coming on, and it didn't seem to work. So we've got one person with us. Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Hello, hi. Do you want to type and say hello? Be lovely. You're very welcome joining us tonight. I'm thinking that, excuse me, it's done what it always does. So let's try and get rid of that. Good, because it covers up my comments. Hello. Oh, we've got 4 people on with us, as in, this is lovely. I wonder if one of those. Hi, Joe from. How do you say that? Joe A.O. I'm going to say, hi, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. Hi, Fiona. Are you ready to turn around and press your link and join me? If you could do that as soon as. Thanks, Fiona. So, hi, Joe. If you want to be typing a question, as in if you'd like a reading tonight, those that type their questions first are going to be the ones. Okay, send me your link through, Fiona, please. Great. I'm good, thank you. I'm just bringing my guest at the moment. Where is the link? I sent it to you before, Fiona. I can't really send it to you now. It should be on your... it should be on your Messenger. It's the same link we did when we did a test. It's the same thing. Okay. I'm not able to message you. Oh, you got your face finally. Hey. And very pretty it is too. Hello, my darling. How are you? Lovely. You've got your face. Right. But Jo, can you give us a minute? I'm trying to get Fiona in. Hi, Fiona. Hi, Nicola. Hi, Jo. What do you see towards the online business I'm currently building? Thank you. How lovely. Straightforward. Love that. I'm going to put that up on the screen. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you're well, Nicola. Just so it's thanks ever so much, Nicola, for coming in and joining. You're an absolute star. Love having you along. I'm trying to get Fiona in here. 1 second, Fiona. The link is on your Messenger. Bear with me. Right. Just trying to get Fiona the link. She had it, but... Okay, folks, won't be a sec. There's too many messages going back here, Fiona. I'm not going to be able to get through that. I'm sorry, my love. Right. Right, guests can join the link below. Right, bear with me, and we'll be in no time. Right, let me just copy the link. Okay. Right, sorry folks, I've just got a little bit of a problem with Fiona kind of not knowing where the link is, so I'm going to have to get started. I can't really help you now, Fiona. There it is. I was looking for that extra card earlier on. Right, let's have a look at some of these comments. I can't send it to you, Fiona, because I'm live now, as in, and I've had a look on the phone. It's right. Oh, okay. Here's the link, Fiona. Hang on a minute. It's not the actual link. Hold on. Right, hold on a minute. Let me paste it on there. Fiona, look at the comments. Can somebody jump up and down and try and get Fiona to see what I've just pasted on there? Well done, Nicola. You helped me there because now I know that Fiona can see that coming as a guest. So, Jo, are you still there, darling? Oh, hi, Braminda. How are you doing? Thank you very much. The link is I'm bringing Fiona in as a guest if she can actually kind of get in. Hi, Elsa Lopez. Lovely. So I'm just going to start some of these. I'm okay, Nicola. Incredibly busy today. Incredibly. Go talk Talk Tarot, Fiona. If Fiona's there, I've put the link on there. It's from me, Restream IO. That's me. Okay. So let's just jump in. Jo, are you there? Sure, take your time. Really was hoping to jump straight in, but Fiona hasn't got the link. Fiona, it's on your messenger. If you scroll right back, you'll see it, but I've also put it up on there. And you just need to press that. So hopefully she'll be coming in. Tanya, I don't know if you can message Fiona. Right, Jo, how are you doing? Let's see. Okay. Great. Okay. I'm going to go for that question. What do you see towards the online business I'm currently building? I love questions like that. Thank you very much for telling me to take my time. I so appreciate that. Oof. One of those days. Ravinda's not bad. Good. Okay. Right, Deo. This is about the online business that you're currently building. Oh, Deo. There's some good stuff here. Okay, some really good stuff. So let's have a look. You're currently building this. What do I see? Okay. I think there's an awful lot going to be revealed to you about this business, okay? I actually feel that it's part of a learning curve that you will get. And as you go forwards, I feel that you are in some way providing the answers to some very burning questions for people who have got some sort of, well, you're fixing a problem for them, Jo. That's what I see, okay? Honestly, I actually feel that this might be timed to go forwards for you in at the time of Aquarius, okay? That looks like a very good period of time for you. And Aquarius is the end of January going into February, first 3 weeks. So that would actually work really well for you. My other thing I'm going to say to you is, yeah, it's all about the communication that will provide you with the finance, and it'll bring about the independence that you so richly deserve, okay? I feel that you're providing communication. I feel that you're providing answers to people. I feel that there will be frustrations in this online business. It could take a couple of years to get to where you really want to be. Now, that's realistic, okay? It will start off, but I think to get to where you want it to be, we are looking at 2 years, providing you keep going with it. Now, that's not saying that it's not going to happen, because it is, but the momentum is gentle, and that's the way it's meant to be. Slowly, slowly is how it needs to be. Right, just humour me if you don't mind, Jo. Hi. If you want to have a reading, please do type your question. Say hi and type your question. And please do like and share with as many people as you can, and the Facebook groups, and subscribe to the YouTube channel so that it's there. Yes, if you type your questions, I'm going to actually get to you straight away. If you're asking me, I'm scrolling backwards and forwards. It's incredibly difficult. So if you put your question in, I'm much more likely to be able to go straight to you instead of kind of trying to find out what people want. So, Kushbu, yes, I will. And at MNC. That'd be lovely if you type the question. That'd be really, really good. I'd love to answer it for you. So, any good news for you soon is what you're asking. I just want to go back to Jo Firmino, sorry, and just say, okay, don't let this get you down, okay? Because it will take time, okay? And in order to expand that, okay, you're going to have to turn around and know that you've come through the worst period already. So I feel it's done your head in a little bit, okay? I feel there's frustrations. I feel that you're providing answers for other people, and I feel that you're actually really good at that. You're almost going, oh gosh, I wish I could do it for me. Why doesn't it work like that for me? As in, because you are good at what you're doing. It's just frustrating that it's gentle steps forwards, but your communication will pay off, as in, and I feel it is about providing answers and communications to people, which will make you the money and give you that independence, Joe. Okay, so I'm hoping that's good. Right, okay. Hi, so let's have a look. Hi, Elsa Lopez. You've not typed your questions, so there we are. Fiona, are you there? I'm really glad that that sounds promising and realistic. Are you providing sort of answers to people? Because that's what I feel you're doing. You're very welcome. Kind of intrigued now. The online business feels like you're providing some really nice solutions to people that want to be able to go forwards and grow. And it's almost like you're getting them going before you feel you're getting yourself going. But there you go. You're so lovely to say that. You can't find the link, Fiona. We've posted it on there for you. You can't find the link. Right, okay. We've posted it on there. Hold on. Let me repost it. Fiona, you should be able to see this coming up now, hopefully. Go onto that link. I can't post it on that one because I can't reply to you on that, but you should be able to see it on there. Oh, goodness. Bear with me 1 second. This might do it. Okay. Right. Fiona, if you're there, can't find the link. Right. 1 second. I'll try and. Fiona, I'm messaging it through to you right now on Messenger. Put it up on there for you. Right. Okay. She will be coming in. Hi, how are you? Sheeta Chowdhury. Hi. If you would like to have, here she is. Here she is. Right. Fiona, you've got give me a minute. Fiona. Right, bear with me. I'm going to bring Fiona in. Crikey, I've got to remember. 1 second, folks. We're going to change screens. Ready? Okay, so I'm now bringing you in on the right.
Screen. Ready? Okay, so I'm now.
Here she is. It's Fiona. Say hi to Fiona, everybody. This is Fiona. You've got two of us now, and we've got some. I'm going to bring up Fiona.
Fiona. And we've got.
Oh dear. Hold on a second. We're getting some terrible feedback. Fiona, have you got something going on? Right, hold on. Let me bring her microphone down. Okay. Fiona's causing the feedback. Yeah, sounds not good. Okay, Fiona, I don't know if you can bring your mic down. I've brought you right down to try and stop that. Yeah, sounds not good. Okay, Fiona, I don't know if you can bring your mic down. Right, I think what's happening, Fiona, is you've got your speakers on. Turn your speakers down. And then we'll stop the feedback. Fiona, you've got your speakers on. Turn your speakers down. Right. Let's see. Is that better, everybody? Can we have does she have her sound on? Yeah, we're gonna have to. Okay, I think we're all right. Is that better, everybody? Have her sound on, yeah. We're gonna have to. Okay. Hi, Nicholas saying hi to you. We've still got some terrible feedback. Oh dear. Oh, nope. Right. I'm going to turn my mic. I'm going to put my mic. It's definitely Fiona's mic that's actually playing up. Fiona, I've put you on mute for a minute. I don't know. It's almost like it's coming and see a bit terrible feedback on the other. Right, okay. Well, Fiona, you're still on camera for a minute. I'll just, you are on camera for now. Let's see if we can turn around. Have you done anything with your sound? Just, you can type if you need. Right, okay. Let's just see. Okay. Right. Are we still getting feedback now? Fiona, do you want to say hello?
Hello.
Hey! Right.
Technology.
It's never easy, Fiona. Thanks so much for coming in. I think what I will do is I'll take you up just a weeny bit, okay? So Fiona's going to do some cards for us tonight. Let's just see if is that better. Just needed a minute. It's hard, folks. We've practiced this, and then Fiona, I'm really sorry that message was right back, wasn't it? And I'll put it up here. Anyway, tis what it is. Okay, right. There are some comments there. So just so you know, Fiona and I have worked together on lives quite a lot. Normally we normally sit next to each other in the same room. Now we've done it like this because it's easier with COVID and everything. So it's better, is it, Nicola? Thanks ever so much. Right, we've got a question here. Can I rejoin and see if it's happening again? Oh, Ipshita, that was so nice of you. Right. I am lost now. Let's see. Right. Kushbu, any good news for me coming soon? And then she went on to say, when will my husband buy his own new house? How will it be? So, Fiona, do you want to say hello to people and maybe take that one when I gather the cards? And I'll get ready for the next one.
I can't see questions. Is that
right? You've not got
I only have you and me on the
I'll tell you
screen.
what I'll do. Okay, before we have that, okay. Right, bear with me. Right. If I put that there, can you see it now, Fiona? Over my face.
It's a bit small, but it's okay. But I can't see any of the other comments down the side like I could on the live one. I only have two screens here.
Okay.
you and myself.
Okay, Jean Marie had all the comments come up on the side. Let me see.
What's this thing now? What's this?
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Here it is now. And all I needed to do was press it, you see. Oh dear. But she didn't send me the link. She didn't. Right, I'm shuffling now, so I'm going to stop. Let's have a little looky here. Okay, what we got? And my cards are horrible tatty cards. They're very old. In fact, they're the original set. We've got the Tower, and we've got the... Oh, I can never do it the right way.
That's right, you've got it right way around.
The Three of Pentacles here. Now, a lot of people go, oh, it's the Tower, panic, disaster. But what often the Tower means is changes, quick changes. And if you look, the Tower is also... oh, wrong one. Sorry, I'm rubbish at this. The Tower is also can be a house as well. So, I see your husband, that's an offer. Got the wrong card again. Three of Pentacles could well be an offer in for a new house, and it may happen quite quickly. Possibly round within, wrong one again, 3 months. I would say 3 and Pentacles a month. Round about that kind of timeline. Let me see the next two cards. Oh, you're a bit impatient, aren't you? We've got strength here, so it's saying be strong and sit and wait. It'll all happen. When it does, it does. You're desperate for that new house. Then what we've got, and this is good, it's positive. We've got the Sun here. Wrong card again. I'm rubbish at this, I'm not. I've got the Sun here. Okay, so sunny times, happy. And people happen moving, helping you to move. So yes, that is possible. I do think there will be a house move here within about 3 months, and I think it'll happen quite suddenly, unexpectedly for you here. Thank you.
Oh, Kushboo. So you can see the comments now, Fiona, yeah?
Yes, echoing Fiona. Yes, Fiona, I
It's
also
all right, I think
Is that a Scottish accent? It most certainly is.
It certainly is. Right, the next person. Thank you for waiting patiently at MNC. Okay, so I'm popping you on the screen there. And Fiona, if you want to scroll down and choose another one for yourself, it's fine. So that's really good.
I'm echoing.
Okay. Okay, right. So, will your paper get published? You're pursuing PhD. Virtual hug, virtual hug. Thank you very much. When will my paper get published? Okay, let's see if that comes up. Okay. Oh. Interestingly enough, I hope that this makes sense to you at MNC. Very much, this is heading towards the time of Aquarius. So we are talking the end of January, about the 20th of January, onwards into the first 3 weeks of February. Now, I also feel that's been confirmed here by saying after 6 weeks, you've got a big victory coming in. So yeah, it's about similar sort of time. Something's going to be revealed to you where you've been waiting for this, is what I've got. But at last, justice is coming your way, even though it's not felt great. So we are looking here at, and here we see, I'd say 2 months' time. Similar sort of thing. All the theme of your cards is actually saying, feels as if you've been hanging around and waiting for this for quite some time there at MNC. So most definitely, that is where this is coming in. So any more questions tonight? We're normally so busy, and now I've got a bit of help. You know, please do come in and ask your questions. So let's see. Right, thank you. at MNC.
I've got pads out for Nicola Tudor here. He asked me
There
to
you
pick
go,
one.
Nicola.
So I did a wee shuffle. Okay, Nicola, I don't know your state of being single or married or whatever, but what I have here is we've got the little magician card. Oh, I'm terrible at this. Up wrong hand. I'm left-handed, so I've never got a clue what I'm doing anyway.
Don't worry which
We've
one
got
they're
the
showing. Just put 2 up because it's fine, darling. You know.
Okay,
I do the
it's
same.
difficult. And the other one
mirrors.
is the 9 of
That's
Pentacles here. Okay, so what I feel here, Nicola, is you're one independent lady. 9 of Pentacles, doing your own thing. If you look, it's one single person here. And the other card with it is you are determined, you're in control here. And I just feel at the minute you're quite independent. You may be looking for somebody, maybe you're not, but you're doing your own thing. But underneath, oh dear, Nicola, look what's coming. I've got the Fool, which is new steps, stepping off the abyss into what looks like something quite a good match, serious here. Could be quite a serious relationship coming if you want that. Maybe you're in one just now, I don't know. But if you are, it's about to change. It's about to take a turn for, well, I don't know if I want to say better, but I would say more serious. It looks quite good, whatever's coming for you romantically.
Thank you, Fiona. Thank you. So there you go, Nicola. If keep your questions coming. You know, I've got some help tonight. It's not as busy. We went an hour earlier. Thank you so much for coming in, and thanks for putting up with the fact that it is difficult when we try and do something fancy like this. But it's great. Oh, there you go. There's your answer, my darling. Yeah, I'm going to put that up there. Okay. Yeah, bless you. Okay. So that's brilliant. Okay. I am going with Ipshita. Okay. So it's a career reading. Hi there, my darling Ipshita, because we are coming to your question. Okay. So let's have a look. Hello, Judy J. We'll be coming to you soon. Verinda. Hi, Prerit. Hi, how you doing? So we've got that one. It's lovely. You would love a general. Okay, so Ipshita. Okay, you want a career reading. Ah, brilliant. Career cards. Okay, so let's just, that just helps me remember who I'm doing next. Okay, so changes in your career. Okay, something collectively coming in here. If you are trying to go forwards in your career, shall we say, by I'm going to say you're trying to do 2 things at once. That's what I'm feeling here. Okay, and I feel you're juggling everything. I'm feeling that you're not doing so in the way that you'd really like to, but does that matter? Because something, it hasn't got to be perfect, and it's only temporary. In which case, you are in a position of being able to provide yourself with what it is that you want next, but you can't go straight to it. Now, if you want to make a change, as in with your day job, and I do feel that you need to keep that for some time, most definitely, it is a case of, Ipshita, that you are in a position to be able to manifest and create something brand new. And I feel that, you want to do that in a way that you're trying to hang on to the old and go forwards with the new. You've got to do both. That's what this is saying. So if you're actually wanting to make a change, you've almost got to kind of not give up your day job, go ahead there and invest your time in making the new one happen, and then kind of almost do the two together for a short period of time. Let me give you an example. At some point, I actually, well, I made the commitment to actually do the psychic side of my life full time. But I only ever used to do that here and there at weekends or evenings on a regular basis professionally. My other day job paid far more. And so it was like, it's hard to actually go forwards and give up your time. But then when I actually started turning around and going, no, I'm going to make this go up and go forwards, then I let go of the other job so that this came in full time. Do you kind of see what I'm actually saying to you there, Ipshita? Does that make sense? Because that's what this is saying, and you're going to have to juggle both for a little bit of time. Oh, lovely comment there, App MNC. Thank you so much, both of you. That was great relief. Oh, bless you. Seriously, working really, really, really hard at that. So that's absolutely fantastic. Thank you. So, Ipshita, if you want to ask, can we join and see if it's happening again? It was so nice of you, Ipshita, to offer that real support towards us. Loving it. Okay. Gixa Girl, Fiona has an echo now. I don't know if you're still there, as in coming in from Twitch. If you actually want to have a reading, just type your question. Okay, so Fiona, if you want to choose,
Yes.
who's next?
Hello, I've put out cards for KK is the name. This person has said, "Hi, can I ask if what does Irene sees me in a person, does she miss me?"
So I've kind of done a past, a present, and a future, not a distant future, but roundabout now. So this is the past here. And obviously, we've got the five, oh God, every time I pick the wrong one, the five of wands here. And obviously, there's been a bit of a disagreement. It's been difficult, but the fives tend to mean that they're problems that happened, but they're not insurmountable. They're not a 10 where it's kind of an ending. And the card with it is the Chariot. The Chariot is one of, if you look at the background here, I'm on the right card. Yes, I am. It's been a bit kind of black and a bit difficult, but you can decide to move that on. And if you look at the horses on mine, well, they're a bit tatty horses now. They're black and white. Yes or no, right or left? Which way do we go? We need to make a decision. So there's been some kind of problem here. And obviously, it's kind of maybe caused a split. Maybe could have resolved it. Right, here's this lady here now, Irene, you asked about. What we've got is she's doing her own thing. We've got her here on, yet again, the Nine of Pentacles. You ladies or people seem to like that one. Independent, she's doing it. She's maybe not with you now, but it may have been good and it still is good for her. But we've got the moon here. Oh, is it as good as I thought? Should I call her? Should I meet up with her? Should I connect? She's a bit dithering here. I think single life's okay or whatever she's doing, but I do think she does miss you. And what I see I've got at the bottom, this is kind of what's going to come in. She's got the option. We've got the Lover's card here. I don't know if it was a romantic kind of connection. It doesn't need to be, but certainly an emotional one. And it often means the Lovers isn't just about love. It can mean choices. She's got a choice there actually to come back in and to reconcile. And it's the Ten of Cups here that we've got. Oh God, I hate these cameras. And it shows a really good, heartfelt, romantic, if it is, positive connection. If that person makes their mind up and you can sort it, I could see that this relationship could pull back together again. So think about what you want to do next with it. Thank you, KK.
I muted myself. I think it's better if I'm just going to have to kind of remember to turn Fiona's sound levels down and mine down when we're reading. It's just an acquired skill. KK is saying thank you. Anne-Marie, how can I block a person's energy? I'm finding difficult to enjoy any debates when I feel the evil eye watching you. Okay, I'll come to that one. I've just written a little e-book on that as well, Nicola, which I'm happy to. You mean she misses you, KK, is asking about that. Fiona, if you can just let KK know about that. Is it that she's missing KK? Is that right? I'm going to have to hold on.
Yes, I know it's a bit of a problem, technology. I do detest it. Lovely when it works. Well, Nicola, what I do feel, not Nicola, it's Kay. Sorry, I've picked up, see these messages. Yes, I do feel that she does miss you. She's doing the independent kind of life thing here, and it's fine, but she does look at it. And I do feel there is a choice here. Is she going to come in? Is she not? You know, I do think that she does miss you. Yes. Thank you.
Thanks, Fiona. I've put you on mute again, sorry, my darling. You can go and have a glass of water or whatever you need. There is a Facebook user here that's looking for a reading, so I'll let you take that one. The Facebook reader that's saying, would love a general if drawn, please. So if you would do that one. I will do Julie J, but Julie J has not typed a question. And Perit a car is definitely asking for something from me. So more than welcome. KK, you're very, very welcome. Come and see us again, will you? Please do. And do make sure that you like and subscribe. Right, before we move on to hello, Elena Rourke. We'll be coming to you. I will be doing gosh, it's hard. Facebook user is for Fiona, but I will do Julie J. But Julie J has not typed a question. So Julie J, I'm sorry, until you type a question, I'm going to jump on to the next one. Anyone that's wanting a reading, please, 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 just turn around and type your question. Brenda also is asking about any changes in work to Fiona. So I will jump straight in and say, the next one for me is Pre-Reet. Yes, Pre-Reet, yeah. Recently divorced. Are you there, Pre-Reet? Okay. Pre-Reet, you're recently divorced and feeling okay. Just going to add that on to bring that down a little bit. Just there. Okay, so got it. Okay. Let's go and shuffle it for you, my darling. Okay. Darling, Pre-Reet, this is yours, okay? Thank you so much for such a neat question. The neater it is, the quicker, 3 of Wands has fallen out, the quicker it's going to be to answer your questions, because it's quite hard to scroll backwards and forwards. I wonder if anyone can be clever and think of a number system. Tony did actually suggest doing that the other day. Maybe kind of just be a bit hard to follow. I need a moderator. Anyone willing to moderate, please? Okay, a bit hard when we're coming through. So I'm going to you. I'm going to keep that there as a clarifier. Okay. Oh, very nice. Pre-Reet. Okay. You're divorced in the past 2 years and living alone and down and hollowness in life. Do I have a life partner in the coming life? When will I meet her? Indeed, you will. Okay. Most definitely, you've been waiting. Okay, it's been a period of sacrifice. It's been a period of gathering yourself and grounding yourself. By the way, folks, great big full moon, doing all sorts of crazy things, sort of early hours of Friday morning, depending where you are in the world, and quite a powerful moon. I've been talking to that lovely lady, Yasmin Boland, that does moonology cards. I don't profess to know. I'm a master of any of that, but such interesting stuff. Definitely was hitting a second house, Taurus, our security, and having massive effects with Mars affecting Capricorns and all sorts of things. So lots to do with our stability and what's going forwards. But there was also an eclipse and all sorts of powerful things. So Tony should be cleaning the rest of our crystals. I did mine up here today, so they're all ready. I did some yesterday, and we've got our energy lined up for our security of what we want going forwards. And again, Marie, it's me, Nicola just added your YouTube channel. All right, Nikki, that's lovely. Thank you. Thanks, Nikki T. Nicola Tudor, I know. Thank you, darling. It's great that you've let me know that you've moved on to there. Yeah. So, most definitely, you are in a position of feeling as if you've been in limbo and feeling as if, you needed to gather things, you needed to earth yourself, you needed to do things for you. But that feeling of being down is really a case of, is somebody coming in? Absolutely. Okay. And sooner than you think. Okay. Again, I'm going to say February, March, April, May. Now, I'm saying all of that because the cards I've got going on here, but I feel that you will meet this individual in the next 7 to 8 weeks, looking at that. This is somebody that's going to be very different, okay? Very eclectic, but very nurturing. And I think you need some TLC, and I think you need some nurturing, and I think that, this could grow into all sorts of different things. The world of oyster, planets are all spinning in a great direction here. And you know what? There's some TLC just being brought to you here. Do you want a bit of a hug? Because here comes Fiona's dog. Look at that. One second. I'm going to put myself on mute for a second. Fiona, what's the name of your doggy?
Lucy wants up here.
Lucy.
And then Lucy's moaning and groaning.
This is Ziggy Stardust, everybody, after David Bowie here. So say hello, hello. No, Lucy's moaning. I've got 5 dogs in here, and she's not got her settee. Anyway, I was to do the Facebook user person, just to generally asked for, so I've pulled them generally out, but it's a lot easier if you ask a very kind of direct question. So this person, what's going on here? We've got the Tower again. God, I seem to be doing well with those tonight. And I've got the 10 of Pentacles. So what's going on with sort of family life here? I feel there's been a few maybe drastic changes. Drastic change. Oh no, I knew that. Lucy, come here now. Sorry. What I see here is drastic changes. Sometimes drastic changes aren't always bad, but sometimes it does shake you up. And what I've got underneath here is to kind of sort this. Whatever's going on in your family life or your life, we need a bit of strength. And there doesn't seem to be kind of good communication. 4 of Cups here, it's kind of a card of you need to communicate more, and resentment sometimes can result on this if you're not talking to people. Sometimes we're busy, it's difficult. And I do have the Strength card. So be strong wherever it is in your family. You need to talk to kind of resolve something that's happened here. And then what I see at the bottom, it's good. If you do this, what I've got is the Hierophant here. And the other card is the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands tends to be a sort of, well, I don't know if I'd say a victory card in this case, but a group of people talking to them, people working together. And the Hierophant is one of conformity, often families as well, and talking and kind of pulling together. So whatever's gone on with your Facebook user, you need to get back there, talk to them, and kind of pull it together. Because the longer sometimes things go on, the more difficult it is to communicate. But it can be, it's not insurmountable. Changes can come in. So get talking. Thank you.
Thanks, Fiona. That's absolutely fabulous. Thank you very much. And that I'll put you on mute. You can do whatever. Don't worry. Listen, if dogs bark and things like that happen, as annoying as it can be for us, you know, these are free readings. We are doing it from our home, and we do our very, very best. And of course, you know, Fiona works as a tarot professional every day, 7 days a week. And if you ever want to contact Fiona for a reading, I have her information that I will be posting on Facebook, how to get in touch with Fiona for a reading. You know how to get in touch with me for a reading. I've got my website. But also, you know, we're going to get Fiona sort of rocking and rolling because it really is nice. Facebook user, can you give permission to Restream? The link is on the actual screen there, and then we'll be able to identify you different from being a Facebook user. I can see someone is saying Shikala is the name, but we don't know if the second comment from the Facebook user is also Shikala, if that makes sense. So can you just put your settings on there? If you don't want to, then obviously you can understand, you could say, yes, it's me again, but it makes it very confusing for us as readers. And it's nice to connect with your energy of your first name as well. Thank you so much. Right, Nikki T, she's come back on there. Tia Richards, did you actually, you said, oh, we're doing free readings, but you've not actually typed a question. So I'm going to just pop this on here. Thank you so much. I really need it. 2 years of suffering made me strong, but on emotional side low. Understandable, but let's just say, if you remember, I pulled a clarifying card out for you, and it was the Three of Wands, and that was actually talking about creating things. There might be more than one choice, and there's going to be a lot of action. So it's not just on the emotional. You're going to get to do things with this new person, which I think you're going to love, Parit. Do come and say hi. You can ask questions on a regular basis here. I've got a really nice little community here that's building by the day, and it's really lovely. And they're all really supportive. So you can always come and ask questions. Don't feel shy or ashamed. We're here for a reason, here to help as much as I possibly can. So in that regard, you know, that's what we're here for. Facebook user, again, we really don't know who you are. So if you could actually change your settings and just tap on the link that's up there on the screen underneath Fiona as a person and next to my logo, Tara then Marie. Yeah, absolutely. She'll come and suggest your connections. Do come along, because you know what? You're going to get a lot of support, and you can keep asking. That's what it's all about. Barinda's been waiting, and Tia's not typed a question. Barinda loves dogs, as in when Barinda's feeling better. She'll probably turn around. Thank you for your kind words. You really appreciate it. Well, honestly, we all need a little bit of TLC. We all need a little bit of something to actually feel that there's hope and direction. But also, it really is. We're here. We've all been there. You know, why do you think I came into tarot in the first place? Things were not perfect in my life, and it was like I'd always had stuff, and it's like, better tap into this thing that keeps happening to me and try and get control and work out what it is from a very young age. That's what I did. And yeah, this world needs a bit of support, doesn't it? But it needs to be the right kind of support. You're more than welcome. So give us a minute. I'm just going to turn around and put us on a little advert playing here just for a minute. It's me just turning around and reminding you of something. We'll see you in a minute. And I'm back, and so is Fiona. So we are going to go to the lovely Barinda. Belinda, you actually asked the question of Fiona, but I think Fiona's just done a reading. Do you mind, Fiona?
Yes, where is Belinda?
What is? I've kind of lost what she was asking. What did she ask? I was going to do the one. It's actually a Facebook user. Hi, do you see anything financially coming in for me? I've got this one out. So, Facebook user person, financial. Okay, not bad actually. What we've got here is Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune as well is the Wheel of Fortune. It's changes, usually for the better, depending on the card you get with it. And the card you've got with it is whatever your finances are, you seem to have them reasonably well balanced. Or if you haven't, get them balanced because good fortune would come in there. Underneath what I've got, another two cards, is offer. I don't know if it's a job you're after or what, but the Three Pentacles here often means, wrong one, rubbish at this, is often a company, a larger company offering you something. It can be a job, it could be a contract. I don't know if you're in business, but it tends to be because they want your creativity. The Empress here is usually a positive card, often denotes female energy, but could be female, could be a male, it doesn't matter. But it's often a creative energy, sometimes very caring, but they certainly want that from you. And it shows you here, the next one, we've got the Star and the Seven of Wands. Star is what your hopes are. It's a kind of positive card. Can mean travel as well, but I think here it's more sort of positive. And it is showing you, I'm going to succeed. I'm going to do that. Whatever it is, I'm going to succeed financially. Although there isn't a bar one, the Three of Pentacles, there isn't any other really financial cards there. So it tends to be about your determination, your creativity here. But you can make it, but you're going to have to work at it and balance that money. Don't go spending it. Okay, thank you.
Thanks for that, Fiona. Thank you so much. Right, if you want to choose another one off there or have a rest for a minute, you're more than welcome to, my dear. Thank you so much. How about a bit of a nice bit of support for Fiona coming on here tonight? This isn't her channel, it's not a Facebook group or anything of that nature, but she's given up her time, as in just, well, we give things back, don't we? And, well, you know what I'm trying to say. So if you could just say thank you to Fiona, as in we're not finishing yet, but I think it'd be really nice to just actually say thank you so much. And we were due to see her in Halloween, but this young lady got quite a chest infection, and yeah, that was not pretty. So she took care of herself and did the right thing and looked after herself. So Braminda, this is for you. You asked any changes at work, and I know you asked Fiona about giving Fiona a bit of a rest because she's took on another reader for me. And so you've got me, Belinda. So you've got the family card out here. Do I see any changes for you? There are changes coming in, and it looks as if everything's going to be changing for you. You talked about, are there going to be changes at work? I think you're going to get to a point where, for some reason, your family circumstances are showing round about the time of Taurus, and I've got that in both of these cards, this time of Taurus. Taurus is late April, May, where you may actually be going, not sure as in if I want any changes, I'll just kind of carry on, hop forwards as I am. There's not so much changes for you. I feel that you're sitting tight and steady, and it's a good place to be because of your family. And look, you see what that is? You know, the sun card, the baby, the family, the baby in the family, and you know, you've got to stick with what you've got. So you might turn around and get a little bit more authority, but I don't really see a direct change for you because of family. Yeah, it's hubby that's going to be earning the money and big changes with money. By the way, your last reading that came up for you. And you know when your last reading was, don't you, Brenda? Right. Thank you. Right. I need to change this over. Put me.
Hi, you've put it all off now.
Fiona, I don't know why, I seem to have lost your microphone.
Yeah, but you went, I think you turned your own one off. I couldn't hear you. I've got Kay, and is that you again, Kay? Because you seem to be quite busy with does Patiag still love me? Okay, let's have a looky look. Well, I certainly see this person seems to think about you. Card of the past, 6 of Cups. What's called, we actually call it the blast from the past as tarot readers. I think it's actually called the reminiscence card, but that's what we call it. And with it is the judgment card. So this person is thinking, should I come back in? I don't know if he loves you, but there's certainly still feelings for you there. And what I feel with that is, could this change? If I came back in, would this change? Would we have a different future together than what we've had? However, what I do see is this person, would there be commitment there? This person is also thinking about the Hierophant, does tend to be a card of commitment and doing things the way they should be done. And with it is the Four of Swords. So this person is thinking, should I, but can I give that person commitment? Can I? Difficult. And what I see really kind of here is, I just feel that they possibly can't give you the commitment that you want. It's stressful. Maybe this relationship worked or not. I mean, your question was, does he still love me, or this person love you? I still think there's feelings there, but I don't think that it's going to come to anything. I feel it's kind of done, not in a bad way, sort of moving on and going off and doing their own direction here. I do feel they think about you though. I do. But I don't think they've got that commitment maybe to make this relationship work. Thank you, Kay.
Thanks for that, Fiona. That was a different Kay, by the way. That's Kay Morales. You had KK earlier, so there you go. That's what we've got in that one. I have put this next reading out for Victorian Princess. Do you see the marriage in the future between me and H, the Cancer? I'll have a look for you. I've got some cards started there. There's a Facebook user on here. What do you see about my relationship? It's if you could actually sort of change your settings and allow the HTTP chat restream, we can actually see your name and know who you are. That would be really, really helpful. Okay. Lovely. Okay. Right. So, do you see the marriage in the future between me and H? Actually, great cards. Ace of Pentacles says yes. Okay. Somebody here that you've known for a long time is what I'm saying. Hey, did you saw my question, dear? Okay, Nat. I'm answering that. Hold on a minute. Victorian Princess. I'm doing Victorian Princess and Kanat Bokrari. We are looking for, I know that you want that female question answered. Fiona, will you do Kanat about Chav's feelings? Can you see that one? Yeah, I'm actually doing Victorian Princess. Fiona will do Kanat Bakari. Yeah, if she can see that. Okay, 1 second. I've got to unmute. Sorry, Fiona.
Okay,
Have you got it?
yes.
Yeah, lovely. Okay, right. So, I'm with Victorian Princess. Do I see marriage? Most certainly, yes. Okay, it feels here as if this is something that will happen. It may take a while, okay, because what we've got at the moment is there's a lot of feelings going on here, but the creative sort of part of this will actually turn around. You've got to wait for the creative part, but it's worth it because you're on a journey, and you're going from sort of this lovely stage of all this emotion, causing you to have to sacrifice a few things while you create your actual security together, based upon the fact that you experienced enough to be able to go ahead and do that. This is a great pair here, and this is the foundations of this reading holding it up. What's going on at the moment is just turning around and saying you're going through some new stages where you need to learn a few things, but yes, it will. That is actually a really nice question. So that was for you, Victorian Princess. So we should be moving now to Kainat Bakari. Good to jump up and down, which is lovely. I'm going to put Fiona on here, and I'm putting me on mute.
Hello there, Kanat. Okay, you've asked, how are Chav's feelings towards me? Should I open up? What should I do? You're both female. I suppose, you're always fighting maybe rejection, or is she interested? So what I see here is that there is a bit doubt. We've got the moon here, which is about, oh, should I, shouldn't I? It's a card of trying sometimes to make your mind up. But the card with it is the Eight of Wands. Often a really good communication card here. And if you look on my card ones, we've got the little dolphins, and that's often a friendship kind of thing. I don't know if you're already friends with this lady, but certainly, maybe if you opened up a bit more, maybe not even romantically, but certainly communicated, I think it's possible. The next two cards I've got, Four of Wands and the Tower. God, I seem to be liking that Tower tonight anyway. It shows the Four of Wands is one of a base to build a relationship on. And I think it's possible. I just think here that it is possible. You're frightened to bring it in because you're frightened you maybe shock this person, like because it's two ladies. But as I said, the Tower brings in changes, and the card with it is stability. So sometimes out with the old and in with the new, possible. And what I see at the bottom, Lucy, what I also see at the bottom, and it's really, I think, good. You have the Page of Cups, which cups are romantic. It's communication here, and the Justice card. So how I would read that is the Page of Cups, new sort of romance starting. It's infant, it's a baby, it's a little child, so it's small, but it's able to grow if you communicate. And the card with it is justice, balance, communication, talking. It's in its infancy. That's what it means. But possibly, yes, I do. But communication is key because, we had two sort of big communication cards, three, in fact, communication cards here. You need to keep talking to this person. They're maybe a bit hesitant. So just maybe a bit of reassurance, slowly, slowly. I think that is definitely possible. Thank you.
Thanks a million, Fiona, for that. Right, last question coming up. There's a big thank you coming in there to you, Fiona, from Kainat Bakari. If you read that, she's giving a lot of feedback there about the whole thing. You know what, folks, when you give that kind of feedback, it's so nice for us because seriously, please will you come in and share this in other groups and subscribe to the channel. And I'm just going to say, Katie, can you type your question? And that's my last one. Anything for you? Have you got a question, Katie? If you want to do that, just type it up there, darling. I'm just going to play this advert one more time because it's a reminder to... And we are back, and I didn't mean to have my name up on there. Right, so Katie, you just said anything for you. So absolutely, my darling. I was thinking about maybe you would type a question, but you're just asking. So let's have a look. Fiona, I've just said the last one was Katie, but Maggie Upton Todd has popped on. I don't know if you want to just finish that.
Okay.
Okay, right. So that's the last one. It's closed now, everybody. Nicola, I will answer your question in Tarot Workshop, but also that's the last one. I'm just going to, if Nicola's still there, Nicola T, then she's moved on to YouTube. Right, Fiona, I'll put you on mute just in case we get feedback. Right, so for the moment, this is Katie. What's your future home? Will I find a lovely man? Lovely. Oh, yes, you will. King of Cups. You've waited. You've sacrificed. The Hangman is about sacrifice, okay? It's also about turning your perspective. You know, Hangman Katie is it's about waiting, it's about sacrifice, but it's also about seeing things very differently. You're a very emotional young lady, and you are somebody that has a lot of love to give. That comes from the Hangman, it comes from King of Cups. Most definitely, you need to see that reflected back to you, and you've waited. Sometimes I think you wanted to actually see it in people, but then realised that, you know, perhaps you wanted to see it and wanted to think the best in them, but hey ho, you didn't quite have it in them. You will get that, okay? Somebody that's going to love you as much as you love your children. And the Empress. The Empress is you being a mum and your mum, okay? And, you know, it's all about reconciling that for yourself and for your mum. And I know you lost your mum, as in it's been really, really tough for you. And I know just how much that's meant to you. Seriously, you need to get a lovely man that comes along and in the relationship. Gosh, your mum was lucky with your dad, wasn't she? You know, what a diamond he is. Absolutely. Don't be sad, okay? You need to get on. And she'd turn around and say to you, what's all these tears? Come on, you, stop it. You know, this is what you've got to look forward to. Carry on going for that rainbow. Your dreams will come true. Seriously, the High Priestess is revealing secrets of your future to you about what's coming in, and the fact that you will meet that King of Cups. Think about the love that you want and that lovely man. King of Cups is a sensitive, kind, interesting man. I think he's going to be arty or musical, but I'm going to say to you in a very professional way, he might teach it, because he's got his head screwed on and he knows that you can't live off your dreams and you can't live off love. He needs to provide, and he is somebody in many ways to get the energy that he will mother you as much as love you. And I just want to say that to you, Katie. Oh, my darling. So that's for you, Katie. That was the last one. Fiona's going to now jump in and deal with Maggie. So I'm going to put Fiona on.
Hello, Maggie. I actually know you, to be quite honest. I've seen you before here in Turkey. Okay, I don't know you well, but I've met you before. Okay, what I see here, Maggie, is we've got a card of a sort of big commitment card with your relationship. 10 of Cups often means a marriage, or certainly I know a lot of people don't get married nowadays, but something serious. And you seem to have, what am I going to do? Is it okay? There's a few doubts here about it. And I think that's because there seems to be perhaps a few little arguments that are happening here. You seem to maybe be arguing about certain things. And what it's saying is maybe stop the arguing, take time out, think what you want to do. What I often say to especially women that phone me, and it's quite common, is they say, who's the most important person in your life? And I get things like, oh, my kids and him, and I'll say, no, you're all giving me the wrong answer. The most important person in your life is you. So it's telling you, the hermit here, maybe take a little bit of time to think what you want to do rather than maybe a few arguments or disagreements that are happening. And what I do see here, and this is, I think if you do that, it's good. What I do see here, I've got the Queen of Swords. Now, it's a lady that thinks very logically, but I actually call it the Queen Bitch card, where you think about yourself, you think really logically, you're not letting others interfere, and you're using your head rather than your heart. And I think there is the commitment here to make this relationship work. I think it's just maybe hit a difficult period just now. Think logically where you're going to go. I don't think it ends, and just think about any problems that you've got. And maybe arguing or jamming his head in the door maybe isn't the thing to do sometimes, sweetheart. So maybe it is. But here, think logically, think with the head, not the heart, and think about, where you really want to go with this relationship here. But I think it's okay. It'll sort itself out. Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming tonight, everybody.
Well, I want to say thanks very much to Fiona. I've just put her on mute for a minute, and thanks for you coming in there, Maggie. If you don't mind leaving, if you don't mind actually sharing this, I should say, put some comments up there whenever you can. Please do like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's all building and growing. Why? Because Fiona and I actually work doing the tarot, and yeah, we do get paid. Why are we doing this? In order to give something back, as in to share for people that perhaps have never tried tarot, have never actually had it in their lives. We all need a little help sometimes. And of course, hopefully, if we can reach a few people and something's good, it's good for us, it's good for them. It's also a little bit of advertising for me and Fiona. If you want any readings from Fiona, I will be posting that in the comments tomorrow when I upload onto Facebook, as in how you can get hold of Fiona for a reading, how you can get hold of me through the usual methods. And being the Capricorn Queen that Fiona is, I'm going to sort her Instagram out. Aren't I, Fiona? For your very happy birthday, my darling. For me and Tony, that's what we're doing, and I believe you're seeing Angela to do that, so that's brilliant. I'll talk to you about that later, honey. You're welcome. Maggie Upton Todd has said thank you and given you kisses on there. So that's brilliant. Yeah, Nicola Tudor. In answer to your question, you said, I think you were saying, how can you actually block somebody so you can actually, you're finding it difficult to enjoy your debates. Right, I have just written an ebook on that, which you can get on my new website, should be available in December. But to start off with, just to help you out a bit, just imagine there is a mirror in front of you. The mirror is here. And instead of looking at yourself in the mirror like that, you are going to turn around and do that. So in actual fact, it bounces straight back. So that anything that's coming your way, rather than you giving the evil eye, who wants to do that? I don't want to spend my energy directing some vibes towards people. When things go wrong and when things are not right with people, it's because something's up with them. What's going on in their lives? Sometimes they don't want to tell us. They don't want to actually share that with us. They want to actually act aloof. There's always a reason for it. But quite simply, just imagine you've got a mirror and whatever's coming at you, just hold that there for a minute. You also need to be grounded, and that's what I talk about in this ebook. So because of the lives, it's actually come together that people are looking for psychic protection. So I've got that psychic protection ebook already. It's only a couple of quid, £2-3, something like that. I haven't quite decided, but not here to rip people off, but we're definitely here to help and share. And it takes so much time to put this stuff together. So from me and Marie, and thank you to my guest Fiona, who is an absolute star coming along here tonight. I'm going to put her on, and I'm going to shut up. And there we are, Fiona. Whoops, daisy.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, thank you for coming tonight. It's difficult reading one question with just a few cards, and I don't do it often. I'm not like Anne-Marie, so it takes me a wee while kind of to get going. But thank you very much for coming, and hope to see you maybe next week or whenever Anne-Marie's on again. So, and wish you well.